Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman. And it's Tuesday night baseball on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And boy, do we have a game for you. Stand by now. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here for the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And we have a rare treat here tonight. And look, Kathy Harden has arrived. And thanks for your understanding, Kathy. You know, when I set it up beforehand, it doesn't work landscape. So, but I do have the name set up. It's very complicated, but we got it on, and I'm sure you found it no problem. Tom Terrific. This is the first of a doubleheader. This is an unusual series. It's the first of a 4-game series. A doubleheader on this date, August 16, 1969, and then on the 17th they have another doubleheader. Go figure. And it's going to be Tommy Sisk. He's won 1 game this season. And Tom Seaver with 11 wins. You know, that's one of the reasons why the Mets come into this 13 and a half games behind the first place amazing Pittsburgh Pirates. And they're in 4th place, just 2 behind St. Louis. Best season they've ever had in franchise history. Only 1 game under 500. They can hit the 500 in this first game with a win. San Diego in last place. They're 28 and 1/2 games behind. They've lost 2 in a row. The Mets have won 2 in a row. And this one is for Kathy and me, because I think we deserve this game. And it's the bewitching, it's way beyond the witching hour and the bewitching hour. It's almost the re-witching hour. And I'm going to enjoy some cannabis in this game. I'm going to smoke an awful lot of weed for this ball game. And I hope you all understand that's my medicine. I'm trying to stay in the present. And it's a big game. I'm going to change this. It was a day game, a day doubleheader. I'm going to make this a twilight doubleheader. I do not think I'm up for a second game tonight, but I do think that we'll play the first game. Okay. And I'm hoping to enjoy it in a nice, leisurely fashion. Start off by taking a hit out of my medicine. You know that Kathy, Tom Seaver lived in Connecticut. I don't know if you know that, your home state. And he lived in the same town, the same neighborhood actually, as my uncle on my mother's side. And he told me, I don't know if it was 1972, the strike season, that while that strike was going on, Seaver built a mound in his backyard, and I don't know who he got to catch him, but he was staying fit. I thought that was very cool. Poor Tom Seaver, now he's in baseball heaven. Hello, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman here from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, broadcasting remotely to Shea Stadium. August 16, 1969, first of a doubleheader The San Diego Padres at the New York Mets, and it's a nice crowd here for about a 6 p.m. start, top of the hour, Eastern Time, United States. We got about 13 minutes. Greenwich, sounds right. My uncle, it was Uncle Bert. I had Uncle Bert, Uncle Morty, who died when I was very young, and then my other uncle, I forgot his name. I can't believe I forgot his name. They're all gone. I was very impressed to hear that. I think it was 72. So Tom Terrific on the mound tonight. Let's take this little nudule here, put that in our chillum. Oh, that's tasty. Oh, that has such a nice aftertaste. You know that? I have still yet to go into my half ounce. Kathy, still enjoying the little bits that I have here. I think that'll do me fine for now. Yeah. Oh, is that tasty? Oh, Lord. It's too big. Yeah, it's green. Ooh, is that tasty? Oh, Lord, what a day it's been, folks. We had some great Strat-O-Matic baseball. Let's take a look at that tweet. That's beautiful. God. That broadcast of beauty. Maybe we'll get started a few minutes earlier. I'll go through the lineups here. For the San Diego Padres, leading off and playing second base is Jose Arcia. Tommy Dean batting second. He will play shortstop this evening. Ollie Brown batting third in right field. Nate Colbert is the cleanup hitter. He's at first base. Al Ferrara in left field batting fifth. Ivan Morel. And thank you, Kathy, for the retweet. In center field batting sixth. And if any of you want to take a look at it, there it is. There's Kathy Harden with a nice retweet. You can see. There it is. You see? Kathy Harden. And you could see what I got here. I have my I have the game here. And I got my tweet deck right here. See that? Different browsers. And then if we go back to the tweet deck panel, I have my live streaming here. See, and that's how I end the stream with this new software that I have. What the hell is going on here now? There it is. Oh. This getting this shit back is unbelievable. I don't know why I'm having problems today, but here we go. Okay. Just thought I'd let you all see a little bit of what I can see. Oops. Oh, what's going on here now? I'm having a little problem with the getting this back. There. Yeah, that's better. There we go. God. There it is. Okay. And as we were saying, Ivan Morel, batting 6th in center field. Ivan. Ed Spezio gets the start. He eventually ended up with the Giants. He's at third base, batting 7th. Chris Canizero, the catcher, batting 8th. And Tommy Sisk, and he's in the bullpen, warming up for tonight, the right-hander. For the New York Mets, leading off is Tommy Agee in center field. Batting 2nd is Bobby File at 3rd. I was very tempted to bring in Ken Boswell. Who knows what will happen today? But he's playing 30. Boswell can play 2nd. Garrett can play 3rd. I think he's a 2 at 3rd. Cleon in left field. In left field. Art Shamsky, who's hit some home runs since being brought up from Tidewater, I think it was. I'm not sure. Right field, batting 4th. Wayne Garrett at 2nd base. He had a property, a residence in my hometown, Roslyn, for a while. Roslyn on the north shore of Long Island. Eddie Kranepool batting 5th. He's at 1st. Jerry Grody, the catcher, batting 7th. Bud Harrelson at short, batting 8th. And the pitcher is the terrific one, the late, great Tom Seaver. And we're just about ready to play baseball here at Shea Stadium, and it's a beautiful crowd, about 26,000. I guess the Padres don't get the draw usually. Okay, the Mets take the field. All right, let's set up the Mets defensively, if we will. Okay, it's Seaver on the mound. Catching him is Grody. In the infield, Kranepool at 1st. Garrett at 2nd. File at 3rd. Buddy Harrelson at short. In the outfield, left to right, it's Cleon, Tommy Agee, and Art Shamsky. And Jose Arcia steps into the batter's box to face Tom Seaver. Okay, here's Seaver now. He's ready. And the pitch to Arcia. That's 4-8 right-handed. He walked him. Arcia on 1-10, 1-7. Stealing. And Tommy Dean is the batter. Arcia with a short lead off first, and Seaver digging in to work from the stretch. And the pitch to Dean. That's 2-6 right-handed. Grounds it to short Harrelson. He throws it over to Garrett to force Arcia, and Dean is safe on first. So it's 1 out, Dean on first. And here's Ollie Brown. Ollie is probably the best all-around player on this club. 264, 20 homers, 61 RBIs. He's a 2 and right, and he's got good speed. And it's great to have Ollie in the lineup, followed by Nate, who started to hit the home runs more like in the 30s after this year. This year, I think he had 21. Here's the pitch to Brown. That's 5'10" right-handed. Grounds it to short. Harrelson to Garrett to Cranepool. Double play. And the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits. A walk, none left. And we've gone a half here at Shea tonight. It's San Diego nothing. And the New York Mets coming to bat. Tommy Sisk getting the start tonight in the first game excuse me, of this doubleheader. And leading it off for the Mets will be Tommy Agee. With File on deck, then Jones, Cleon in the hole. Here's Agee now. Sisk into his windup. The pitch to Agee. That's going to be 6'9" right-handed. Grounds it to short, and Dean has it. Throws to Colbert, 1 away. Agee retired. Here's Bobby File. Just underway here at Shea for the first of a 4-game series, the first of a doubleheader. This is a twilight. And Kathy Harden is for the Metropolitans. I don't think that's that's as easy as pie. I don't know what that means, where that ever came from, but that's easy on this one. Mets are only 13 and 1/2 games behind the amazing Pirates, who have I think it's a 7-game lead over the Cubs. 7.5 now. Okay. St. Louis, 11.5 in third. The returning NL champs. Mets are only 2 games behind the Cards. It's 1 out, nobody on. File at the plate. Here's the pitch from Sisk. And that's 3-6 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Again. Tommy Dean over to Colbert. It's 2 away. And here comes Cleon. Great opportunity here for the Mets to go a game over 500 with a sweep. This is the first year that the Mets, at least as of now, and we're already in the middle of August, are better than the other New York team, the New York Yankees. This is the first year where they really are. Yankees were pretty bad a couple years there, 67, I think, but you know. Okay, Cleon at the plate. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here's Sisk now. The pitch to Cleon. And that's 6'4", right-handed. Fly ball to center. And getting that is Ivan. And it drops in for a base hit. So Cleon gets a 2-out single. Ivan could not get that. He's a 4. Out in center. A 4+1. Cleon on first here, being held 1-2-10. And here's Archamsky. A lot of hope for this youngster here, Archamsky. Here's Sisk now. And here's the pitch. That's 1-9, right-handed. Fly ball to right. And under it is Ollie Brown, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The single by Cleon. 2s. Left on, and it's scoreless after 1 here. We're at Shea Stadium. Just a beautiful atmosphere here. Just always love it. I like Twilight games. I went to at least one I knew. I went to a Twilight doubleheader. I think it started at 5:30, but it could have been earlier. But it was awesome. In the summer, you know, they'd turn on the lights. Even now, they would turn on the lights, even though it's still very light out. Okay, the terrific one takes the mound, throws a few warm-ups. He'll face Colbert to get us started here in the top of the second, and we're hoping that you are enjoying this ball game. This is a treat on a, I guess now I call it night. I mean, it could be evening, but after 6 p.m. It's a treat to sit back and just be able to ease through the ball game. I mean, sometimes you might get excited, so you can't be too smooth. Nate Colbert leading it off. He steps into the batter's box. Seaver gets the sign from Grody. He's set now. Here's the pitch. And that's 4-4 right-handed. Catcher X, Grody at 2. 15-2, and he fouls out to Jerry Grody, the catcher. When that pop-up came up, it was just about a few steps in front of home plate in fair territory. Grody threw that mask off, and like it was burning his face, and he went and caught that. So it's 1 down. Colbert is retired on a feeble foul out to the catcher. Here's Al Ferrara. It's 1 out, nobody on. Seaver, the windup. And the pitch, 3-4 right-handed, fly ball right. And there's Shamsky right under it. 2 down here in the second, top of the second. And here's Ivan Morel. You know, we talk a lot about Ivan. Oh, we really do. Or at least I find myself saying the word Ivan a lot, and I thought it would be a nice time for us to meet Ivan Morel in, I guess, the best way we can. Forget about it. But he is a very cool guy. He's a black dude. That's important. I mean, if we didn't know, I'd say he's a white dude, he's a Hispanic dude. I am the most, tolerant of wanting everything with diversity, but I want to describe him. He died in 2006 at age 63, 2 years younger than me. He's from Panama. Ivan Morel. He's I guess a black Panamanian. And here is Ivan. Speaking of Ivan, there he is. God, he died. All right, here's Seaver now, who also died. The pitch to Ivan, 2-3. He grounds it to short, and that's for Buddy Harrelson, right over to Eddie Kranepool. And there's a 1-2-3 inning for you by Tom Terrific, no hitter. Should not be mentioned. That was 1-2-3. It's scoreless in the second here. Now, just a beautiful night here. Tommy Sisk takes the mound. He allowed a base hit to Cleon in the first. That was it. Left him on. Wayne Garrett going to lead off. Eddie Kranepool on deck, and then it's Grody. Here's Sisk. The pitch to Garrett. 4-4 left-handed. Grounds to short. Dean, a 3. Tommy Dean. Sounds like a sausage or something. And that's a re-roll. Tommy Dean at short, 12-3, throws him out. Tommy Dean did. Maybe that's Jimmy Dean. Breakfast treats. That's one down. Here's Eddie Craneful. Recently got, I think it was a liver. Yeah, I think it could have been kidneys. I think it was a liver. Life-saving transplant, and they're so, my God, they're so commonplace today. Here's Eddie Craneful. It's one out, nobody on. Pitch from Sisk. And there it is, 4-8, fly ball right. And Ollie Brown under it, 2 down for Grody. Jared Grody, his first plate appearance in the ball game with 2 outs, bottom of the second. No score here at Shea. First of a double, San Diego at New York, first of a 4-game series. This one's on August 1669. It's a twilight doubleheader. I loved it. I went. It was still light out. Then the lights come on. And you go into game 2 and it's pitch black by the time game 2's over. It's as black as coffee. Blacker. Here's Sisk now. The pitch to Grody. That's 6-7 right-handed, and that is a base hit for Jerry. A 2-out single, second time. They got a base hit with 2 down. Jerry on first base with 2 down. Here's Harrelson, switch hitter batting left against Sisk. Sisk from the stretch. The pitch to Buddy Harrelson. Whoa, that one just got through. 3-3 right-handed, and he chops it to second. And Arcia has it, tosses to Colbert, and the side is retired. There we go. We've gone 2 here at Shea. And it's a scoreless ball game. And guess what? Tom Seaver is going to come out on the mound, but not before I go take care of some business here. So we're going to take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes. There will be a break in the action. My name is Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and Lord, I'm having a good time tonight. No stress, no pressure. I'd like to find a way to bring Kenny Boswell into this ball game. I think there's a left-handed hitter who starts the second game, Dick Kelly, but maybe in this game I'd like to bring Kenny Boswell. 279, you know. I always thought 280 was a certain good level. Now we know it's not as important as we thought. But in any case, I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just trying to enjoy it, okay? There's something about this game. I know it's a little unconventional for me to take the break at this time, but I'm going to do it. I may take a couple breaks, who knows? I hope you all understand. I got to do something. I got to do something right now, okay? Thank you very much. Hey, that is weird, isn't that? That's about the weirdest thing I could find on there. That guy's face. Anyway, I'll be back. Woo, Lord. My Lord help me. I saw the shit. You know, I saw the shit, the slime this morning, oozing in along on my living room floor of this potential. He's a target, notified by mail. And you know what? It doesn't bring me joy. I think it's terribly sad. I've made mistakes too. But this one is huge. Both of these. These threaten national security. I've messed up people's lives, or at least participated in dysfunctional relationships, but not like this. This is a shame. This is, in Yiddish, the word ashanda. I'll be back in a few minutes. I take no joy, really. None of it gives me joy. It just... absolutely is one of the, maybe the worst thing that ever happened to an individual. And the worst thing that happened. I mean, maybe we could say the Vietnam War escalation by LBJ and Nixon, and Iraq by Bush W. That ended up killing hundreds of thousands. No exaggeration. But this is big in terms of its potential harm. I'll be back, folks. Oh. Oh. folks, Jeffrey Guterman here. We are at Shea tonight, and I'm having a great time with you all. And look at what we have here, a scoreless game. Seaver about to come to the mound. Here we go. Seaver is on the mound taking his warm-ups. And Ed Spezio is coming out to face him. Okay, Spezio stepping inside of the batter's box, facing Seaver. Here we go to start the top of the third. Seaver into his windup, and the pitch to Spezio. 4-11. There's a base hit to left. The first hit off Seaver tonight by Ed Spezio. Cleon throws it in. Now here's Chris Cannizzaro. Sisk is on deck. The pitch from Tom Seaver. That's 210 right-handed. Grounds to short. Harrelson over to Garrett to Eddie Kranepool for the second time this evening. A 6. That doesn't quite roll off the tongue like Tinker's to Ever's Chance, but it would be. Harrelson to Garrett to Kranepool. 2 down, nobody on. And that'll bring up Tommy Sisk. The pitch to Sisk. 1-9 right-handed, struck him out. And that's Tom's first of the night. The side retired. No runs, 1 hit, none left. And we are still in a scoreless ball game here. Middle of the third now. And Tom Seaver will lead it off here. First plate appearance this evening. The weather is cool. Here's Sisk now. The pitch to Seaver. That's 5-7, right-handed, fly ball center. And Ivan is under it for the out. Tom got a piece of it, though. 1 down. Here's Agee. Grounded to short in the first. 2-9, he struck him out. Oh, Sisk gets Agee swinging. That'll be 2 away for Bobby File. Okay, Sisk, the pitch to File. That's 6-9. And that's a grounder to Harrells, a grounder to Dean. And he throws it to Colbert, and the side is out. A 1-2-3 for Tommy Sisk. And we've gone 3. It's scoreless here at Shea. Both pitchers doing very nicely here in the early going. Now back top of the order, Jose Arcia. Seaver is ready. 3-9. And that's swung on, and it's a drive hit out into the gap. It drops in. Arcia rounding first, and he's standing at second with a double to lead off the fourth for San Diego. Jose Arcia. A double off Seaver. And that's going to bring up Tommy Dean. Tommy Dean with Arcia on second. Okay, Seaver. The pitch to Dean. That's going to be 4-7 right-handed. And that is a fly ball to center, and Agee is under it. Arcia holds. And Ollie Brown's coming up with Nate Colbert on deck. Not a pleasant situation for Tom. The pitch to Brown. That's going to be 3-3. And he grounds it to first, and Arcia will move to third. So it's 2 outs, and Arcia is on third base. For Nate Colbert, clutch situation. The pitch to Colbert. That's 5-8, right-handed. He grounds it to second for Garrett at 2. 16-2. Oh, he boots it! And Arcia comes home. Oh, Wayne Garrett booted that. Oh, Lord, it's unearned. Oh, my Lord. Oh. Wayne Garrett. Wayne Garrett now booted that. Let's watch that again. 5-8, Colbert. Grounder to second X. It's a 16. And Wayne is good. He's a 2. But 16-2 is a one-base error. It's just like the nose on your face. Okay? It's plain. Actually, I think you have a pretty nose. So Colbert on first here with 2 down, 1 in. An unearned run. And Al Ferrara is the batter. Here's the pitch from Seaver. 1-6. And it is a base hit. And that makes it first and second with 2 outs. So Seaver will face Ivan, and he wants to get out of this. He's got a runner in scoring position now. This is getting ridiculous. Here's the pitch to Ivan. 4-7 right-handed. Oh, shit, it's a double into the gap. Oh, my, oh, my. Colbert scores. Ferrara goes to third. Let's see if Al will stretch it. I don't think he's too swift. Oh, Lord. Ferrara is a 1-8. 2 outs, 1-10. Where was that hit? 1-10. Center field. 1-10, 1-7. That's better than Spezio. All right. Oh, and that's unearned, by the way. Oh, shit. Some people say don't do it. He's coming home. The throw from Agee, 1-7, and Ferrara is safe. And he's safe. That's a re-roll. Okay. That's a fucking re-roll. He's safe! Oh, with the third unearned run. I'm very sorry, Kathy. I have to watch out for both teams. You understand that. Seaver allows 3 unearned runs here in the 4th. Isn't that a kick in the teeth? Ivan with the double. And here's Ed Spezio. It's 3-0 Padres. Oh, let's consider that their handicap, okay? Here's the pitch now to Spezio. Oh, Lord, that's crazy. 2-11, and he flies it to left, and Cleon is under it. And the side is out, but 3 runs by the San Diego Padres, all unearned. The error by Wayne Garrett, which brought Arcia home. He was dashing for it. And Garrett made the error, and then Ferrara singled first and second, and then the double by Morel both scored. Ferrara, very slow, came home. So Seaver's got his work cut out for him, and so do the Mets. It's 3-0 Padres, and Sisk, meanwhile, with a 2-hit shutout. Here's Cleon to lead it off. You know I gotta watch out for both sides, Kathy Harden. You understand that. At least you know you're not watching bullshit. Okay? It's an art. It's a Zen kind of thing to be able to manage both teams. Okay, here's Cleon leading it off. Now he singled in the first. Sisk on the mound. Here's the pitch. 6-6 right-handed, fly ball right. And Ollie Brown under it. There's one away. So Sisk has been very, very impressive tonight thus far. Here's Art Shamsky, flew to Ollie Brown in the first. And the pitch, 5-5, left-handed, fly ball left. And that's for Al Ferrara. 2 down for Wayne Garrett. Here's the pitch to Wayne. 2-11. And he grounds it to first for Nate Colbert. He'll take it himself to the bag. And it's another 1-2-3 for Tommy Sisk. He's retired 7 in order. And after 4, it's 3-0 Padres. Oh, yes, it is. It really is 3-0. And here's Seaver. What a heartache of an inning for Tom Seaver. After all, he did allow 3 hits, 2 doubles. Chris Cannizzaro, so he takes something out of that. Leading it off, Chris Cannizzaro, Sisk out on deck. Here's Seaver. 6-6 right-handed, fly ball to right, Shamsky, 1 down. And here's Tommy Sisk. He struck out in the third by Seaver, his only strikeout tonight. Here's the pitch to Sisk. That's 4-6 right-handed. Whoa, it's a base hit by the pitcher, Tommy Sisk. So what kind of night do we have going here? Jose Garcia. There's no action in the New York bullpen, even though Taylor came and got the save in Real World. Rehberger, Roberts, and Balchin pitched for San Diego in Real World. Sisk on first, 1 down. Here's Jose Garcia now. 2-12 right-handed, walked him. It's not a Seaver night. He's had a lot of frickin' off nights. He only has 11 wins. If he had more, Mets would be in the thick of this race if he really was pitching at actual level. First and second, 1 down. Dean at the plate now. Seaver. The pitch to Dean. That's 2-5. He struck him out. So there he goes with his second. And Ollie Brown is the batter. It's 2 down. Remember, Sisk in scoring position here. What is freaking happening? Seaver is not on tonight. The pitch to Brown. That's 110 right-handed, and it's a base hit to left. For Christ's sakes. Sisk rounding third. He's a 1. I believe that the pitcher 1-10. 2 outs, 1-12. That was to left, 1-12. That'll be 1-11. He's coming home. Sisk, the pitcher, coming around third, and the throw from Cleon, and he is safe. And that one is earned, Kathy Harden. Brown goes to second, Arcia to third, and it's a 4-0 ball game. Seaver allows a single to Ollie Brown with 2 outs here in the 5th. It was first and second. And Sisk came around third, got the green light to come home. And the throw was not in time. It was a fair throw by Cleon. So it's 2 outs, first, second, and third now. And here comes Nate Colbert. There is action in the bullpen for the first time. And believe it or not, it's Nolan Ryan, the youngster, the hard-throwing youngster from Texas, who is throwing in the bullpen. Nolan Ryan. Taylor was used in real world. Okay, Colbert with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Seaver. And that's 1-7 right-handed. Grounded it back to Seaver. He gloves it. Throws it over to Eddie Kranepool, and the side is retired. There was one more run here for San Diego in the top of the 5th on 2 hits, a walk, and 2 left on. Some daring base running by pitcher Tommy Sisk, and he slid into home. And he is really playing a ball game. Remember, he singled with 1 out in the 5th off Seaver, and then he let up the base hit to Brown. It's 4-0 San Diego, and Eddie Kranepool's gonna lead it off. Here's Sisk. That's 6-4 left-handed, fly ball center. Ivan, he's a 4. 19-4, re-roll it. 11-4. Oh, it drops in, and it's going to be a double for Eddie Kranepool. So there you go. Kranepool doubles to lead it off. Eddie on second, no outs. And here's Jerry Grody now. By the way, Kathy Harden, Seaver will hit no matter what. Here's Grody. The pitch from Sisk. This is your house, Jerry Grody. That's 2-9 right-handed, fly ball left, hit well but playable. Al Ferrara's under it, 1 away. And Buddy Harrelson, switch hitter, batting left. Sisk allows a leadoff double to Eddie Kranepool. First runner to reach second tonight off Sisk. Oh, Lord, I can't believe I was born. Okay, let's see. We're at the Big Shay here, folks. Buddy Harrelson steps up, 1 out. Eddie Kranepool on second. Here's Sisk from the stretch now. 4-9. Swung on, and there's a drive. Hit out into left center. It drops in. Kranepool scores, and it's a double for Buddy Harrelson. So the Mets score their first run. It's a 4-1 ball game. Buddy Harrelson, triple 1 to 9, double the rest, 17. And Seaver is coming up. He's had 2 tough innings, Tom Seaver. Isn't that interesting? No, Seaver is not coming up. I know I said it. But no, at the last minute, Hodges pulls him back. So that's it for Seaver. This is going to be a hitter. He pitched 5 innings. 6 hits. There may be something we don't know. It's possible Seaver told him he wasn't on. He didn't feel right. We don't know. But Seaver comes out. He allowed only 1 earned run, 3 unearned, but got hit pretty bad. And it will be Nolan Ryan coming in to pitch the top of the 6th. It will be Nolan. Let's see who's going to hit here. Look at that. It's Ken Boswell. Didn't realize he's a 4 at second. It could be different. Yes, he's a 3 in, he's a 4 in basic, but that's too bad. That's not the way we do it. Here comes Kenny Boswell to hit for Seaver. It's 4-1 here. Okay, Sisk is ready. The pitch to Boswell. That's 110 right-handed. Grounds it back to Sisk for the second out. And Harrelson holds at second. Well, Tommy Agee coming up. This will be a clutch situation. Agee 0 for 2 tonight. Sisk trying to get out of this. This would be nice if Agee can bring Harrelson home. Here's the pitch to Agee. 210 right-handed, grounds it to short, and that will retire the side. Dean to Colbert. But there was 1 run for the Mets on 2 hits, 2 doubles, 1 left on. And it's 4-1 San Diego. Here's Nolan Ryan now. Coming in. I thought it would be a novelty, given that they're losing. And also Seaver says he feels sore. You know, Hodges always said, be honest with me. First, be honest with yourself. Whew! We're going to head to the top of the 6th. It's going to be a new pitcher now. He throws heat. He's from Texas. He's the youngest, newest prospect for the New York Mets. And leading it off for the Padres will be Al Ferrara. Who came dashing home with the 3rd run, unearned run, for San Diego in the 4th. Okay, Ryan is ready. The youngster winds and deals. That's going to be 2-8 right-handed. He walked him. Little bit wild there, Ryan. So Ferrara on first with no outs, and here's Ivan. Ivan 1 for 2, doubled home that run. Al Ferrara, who came dashing home on a 1-7. Oh, Lord. Here's Ivan now. Nolan and the pitch. That's 2-7 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Double play. Again, the 3rd double play. Turned by Harrelson to Garrett to Eddie Kranepool. And that's going to be 2 away. And that's a pitcher's best friend. And here's Ed Spezio. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Ryan. 4-8, he struck him out. And that is the side. So Ryan was able to do something, and that is retire San Diego without any runs. Here's Tommy Sisk coming in. Now, this is Tommy's first endurance inning. And leading it off is Bobby File. And coming in to hit for Bobby File is Al Weiss. Interesting. These things are done beyond my control. Al Weiss, who I'm almost certain is a switch hitter. Oh, he's a right-hander. Okay. I should have known. But that's an interesting choice. Weiss will stay in the game and play third base. He's a 2. I just feel lucky with Al Weiss. So Weiss will lead it off here. I liked him. Hit those home runs, I think at least one in the World Series. Was a hero. He hit a home run in the World Series, and he had 2 all year. Not a home run hitter. And boy, was he excited. Okay, Sisk now, the pitch to Weiss. 6-2 right-handed, fly ball to left. Al Ferrara makes the catch, side retired. Weiss will stay in the game. Here's Cleon now. Okay, Sisk is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Cleon. That's going to be 6-4 right-handed, fly ball center. Ivan, he's a 4. Oh, watch out. 8-4. And it's a 3-base error. Oh, by Ivan. Ivan Morel with a 3-base error. Lord, with 1 out. Let's look at that again. 6-4. Did he make a mess of that? 6-4. Fly ball center X. Ivan is a 4. 8-4. That's safe at third on error. That's a 3-base goddamn error. That is a meaty error. That puts Cleon on third with 1 out. And Art Shamsky is the batter. And Shamsky is being walked intentionally. I don't blame that. Gotta look out on both sides, Kathy Hart. First and third now. And the infield is back for Wayne Garrett. This could bite him. Here's Sisk now, the pitch to Garrett. That's 6-11 left-handed, grounds to first, forcing Shamsky, and Jones comes home. It's the only play they had, Nate Colbert. He was caught away from the bag. Force out, I'm sorry. And the run comes home. And it's a 4-2 ball game here. Chipping away. Mets chipping away here. Strange game, strange inning. Let's look at this again. Weiss flew to left. Jones reached third on a 3-base error by Ivan. Then they walk Shamsky intentionally to set up a double play with 1 out. Garrett taps it to first, gets Colbert off the bag. He has to throw to Arcia at second to force Shamsky, while Cleon comes home. And it's 2 outs with Cleon on first. Lord, the Mets catch a break here in the 6th. Gotta be very patient. Here's Eddie Kranepool now. 2 outs, Garrett on first. Sisk and the pitch. That's 3-11 right-handed. Fly ball left. And Ferrara is under it, and that will retire the side. Sisk still fresh as a daisy. But after 6, it's San Diego 4, New York 2. And we've got a ball game. We have a ball game. And I am going to take a very brief break just so I can remain focused. This is not a contest to see who can go the longest or anything like that. Folks, we have been at Shea Stadium tonight for the first of a 4-game series, first of a doubleheader. There's a doubleheader scheduled on the 17th. This is August 16, 1969. San Diego, last place San Diego Padres versus the really remarkable 4th place New York Mets, who are trying to get back to 500. Best team they ever had. And Seaver was taken out after 5. I suspect he may have had some soreness. And he allowed 4 runs. 3 of them were unearned, all in the 4th inning. Some very interesting play here tonight. Lots of base runners, a lot of movement around the bases, lots of strategy. We'll come back for the top of the 7th in just a couple minutes, folks. Just a very short period of time. And I hope you understand. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Chipping away. Oh shit! That's a big fucking bug. Oh yeah. God. Oh, that fucking thing. Oh, God, that's too big. Too fucking big. Oh shit! I gotta kill that thing. Oh. He went in there. Oh God. Oh. Phew. I hate when that happens. This was not Seaver's night, but the Mets are chipping away here at Shea. It's 4-2 after 6. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh! Thanks for the updates. Thank you, sir. Right. Have a good night, okay? Yeah, okay. Have a good night. That was my neighbor. I hope you all understand. I like to keep on good terms with my neighbors because I live in a unit. It's like a big house, huge house, broken up into apartments. And, one story. And you want to keep good relations. That would really be a miserable life, wouldn't it? To have to not get along with the people you. So I go out of my freaking way to get along with these people, and that includes being respectful when they tell me about shit that's going on. This guy, he's a maven. You know what I mean? Oh, what a ball game. He's a maven. Oh. Oh, yeah. Here comes Nolan Ryan for his second inning. He was helped with a double play, the 6-4-3 combo, third time tonight. First for Nolan. And Chris Cannizzaro is going to lead it off. Sisk fresh as a daisy. Here's Ryan now, the pitch to Cannizzaro. That's 1-7 right-handed. He walked him. So Cannizzaro is on, and Tommy Sisk is coming up. He's singled. Sisk is an A bunter. He's gonna bunt. Let's see how the infield is. That's back. A bunter. Pitch from Ryan. Sisk lays it down, and it's a beauty. Just what he wanted. It's hit to third. And File can only play it to first. It's a sacrifice bunt. It was an infield shot. So Chris Cannizzaro on second with one out, and Jose Arcia is the batter. Jose walked twice and doubled, scored. 6-4, flies to center field. AG, he's a 1. And he makes the catch. And Cannizzaro holds, it's 2 away. And Tommy Dean is the batter. Tommy 0 for 3 tonight. 1-6, he flies it to center. And again, that's for AG to make the catch, and it's a 1-2. It's no runs for San Diego there in the top of the 7th. 7th inning stretch here. I already had mine. Tommy Sisk has gone all the way. He's fresh as a daisy in his second endurance inning. And Jerry Grody will lead it off. It'll be Harrelson. And then we might see a pinch hitter because Ron Taylor, believe it or not, is warming. It's almost like a Twilight Zone or a plot that you preset. Taylor warming in the bullpen. Here's Grody. Sisk trying to continue this. Kathy Harden for the Mets. Here's the pitch to Grody. That's 5-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Jerry Grody to open it up. So Grody on first, with nobody out, and here's Buddy Harrelson. We're not going to have him sacrifice. Here's Sisk now, the pitch to Harrelson. That's 2-9. And he walked him. Sisk is one hit or walk away from fatigue. They have a very, very well-rested bullpen. And there is action in the bullpen. Frank Rehberger has been warming. Rehberger warming. It's first and second, no outs. The tying run is on first, Buddy Harrelson. And there's going to be a hitter for Nolan Ryan. I think I told you Ron Taylor is warming. Maybe I didn't tell you that. He pitched in this game in real world. He got the save. Ryan pitched well. He walked 2, but no hits and no runs. And it will be Ron Taylor, the new pitcher, because there's going to be a hitter here for Ryan. Don Clendenin, he usually plays against left-handed pitching, but Don Clendenin is coming up. Tommy Sisk. It's first and second. Here's Don Clendenin. He digs into the box, swings that bat up and down. Here's the pitch from Sisk. That's 2-7 right-handed. He struck him out. Oh, so that's one away. Got that. Aye. Okay. Well, top of the order, Tommy Agee. It is 1 out. Sisk is trying to get out of this without fatigue. One more hitter walk and he is fatigued. Here's the pitch to Agee. That's 6-6 right-handed. Fly ball center. Fly ball right. And Brown makes the catch. 2 away. Lord. I'll tell you, this Tommy Sisk is 1 out away from getting out of this. He will have 2 strikes against him for the 8th and his 3rd endurance inning, but it's Bobby File with 2 outs, first and second. This guy has been such an anemic hitter. It's about time he comes through. Here's Sisk now. The pitch to Al Weiss is playing. I'm sorry. Weiss came in for File. Well, let's give it a shot, Al. That's 3-6 right-handed. Struck him out. That's not the first, was it? Yes, that's the second. And for the 3rd strikeout, Sisk puts 2 on with no out and gets out of it. He's holding tough, my lord. And the Mets have a new pitcher here, Ron Taylor. My father met him in a bank. This was, I don't know what year, I think maybe the year after, like 70 or 71. He ended up being a physician. And he was a pretty darn good relief pitcher. Taylor will take his warm-ups now. It's a very good game, Ron, absolutely. Tough break there for the Mets there, and good for Tommy Sisk in the 7th. Here's Ron Taylor taking his warm-ups now on the mound. He'll be the 3rd Mets pitcher tonight. It was a disappointing night for Tom Seaver. 4 runs allowed, 3 of them unearned. 2 strikeouts, 6 hits. Walked 2 in 5 innings. Okay, top of the 8th already. And here's Ollie Brown. Brown 1 for 3. Here's Ron Taylor. The pitch to Brown. That's 5-6 right-handed. Grounds it to 3rd. And File has it 1 away. Now Nate Colbert 0 for 3. Reached on that error by Garrett, which we thought that was the last of it. Taylor, the pitch to Colbert. And 6-10 fly ball center, and Agee's under it, 2 away. For Al Ferrara, 1 for 2 with a walk. Singleton scored. That was a wacky inning. Here's the pitch to Ferrara. That's 1-5, and he struck him out. So Taylor retires the side in order. Very nice. Maybe the best piece of pitching since Seaver's 2nd inning when he retired the side. We're in the middle of the 8th. It's 4-2 San Diego. And here's the youngster Tommy Sisk, who has gone along here, and he's got 2 strikes against him, 2 hits or walks, any combination, and he's fatigued. Frank Rehberger has been warming. Okay, Sisk will face Cleon to start it off. Cleon steps into the box. Here's Tommy Sisk now, the windup and the pitch. That's 2-9 right-handed, struck him out. Oh, 2nd in a row, and his 4th for the night. Oh, here's Art Shamsky, 0 for 2. He was intentionally walked in the 6th to try to set up a double play. Backfired. Here's the pitch. That's 6-7 left-handed. Base hit up the middle for Shamsky with 1 out. A 6-7 single shot right up there, thrown in by Ivan. And Wayne Garrett is the batter. Here's a chance for Wayne. He's 0 for 3. He reached on a force, though, that brought home, not a force, yeah, well, it was, yeah, I guess it was a force. Fielder's choice, maybe, with a runner on 3rd that scored Cleon. Here's Sisk now. The pitch to Garrett. That's 2-10 right-handed. Walked him. And that's it for Tommy Sisk. The manager's coming out. I'm pretty sure they're going to pull him. Yes, they are. He asked him for the ball. He gave him a pat on the back. Tommy Sisk coming out after pitching 7 1/3 innings. He's the winner of record. Seaver the loser. Sisk allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. pretty much spread out. He walked 2 toward the end, struck out 4, and allowed 2 runs. And Frank Rehberger, if he finishes this ball game, would get the save. Frank Rehberger making his way to the mound. It's first and second Mets with 1 out. Cleon struck out, Shamsky singled, then Garrett walked. It's first and second, 1 down. Sisk is relieved with Frank Rehberger, and he's going to take some warm-ups right now. And we're so glad to have you here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. This is the first of a doubleheader. I'm not going to play the second game tonight. First of a 4-game series, doubleheader on the 17th. This is August 17, 1969 replay. Mets having their best season in franchise history. They're only 1 game under 500. That's remarkable. Meanwhile, the Pirates have a 7 1/2 game lead over the Cubs. That we call the Amazing Pirates in this 1969 replay. I kind of like when things are different. Okay, it's going to be Eddie Kranepool coming up to face Rehberger. I just got a little bit of energy, a little bit of clarity, strength to finish this off. I am sick and tired of being scared. Okay, here's Rehberger. He's ready. He'll dig in from the stretch with 1 out, first and second. Tying run, Garrett on first. Here's the pitch to Kranepool. 4-4 left-handed, fly ball to right. And under it is Ollie Brown. It's 2 away, the runners hold. So Kranepool retired, and it's Jerry Grody. Now Jerry's 2 for 3 tonight. Led off the 7th with a base hit. Left on base. He singled in the 2nd left on base. Sure could use a little more here from Jerry. With 2 outs, first and second, Mets down by 2. Okay, here's Grody now facing Rehberger. Rehberger from the stretch, and the pitch to Grody. That's 111 right-handed, grounds it to third. Scooped by Spezio, and he throws him out to Colbert, and the side is retired in the 8th. No runs for the Mets. 1 hit, a walk, both left. And Rehberger puts out the fire. I put that in prematurely, but it's correct. And here's Ron Taylor to pitch the top of the 9th. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it will be Buddy Harrelson, we presume a pinch hitter for Taylor. And Tommy Agee. And once we know that's going to happen, we check. Well, this is his last inning. We'll check him out after this inning. Okay, Ivan leading it off. Ivan 1 for 3. He had that big double to bring in 2 runs, including Al Ferrara. Not the fastest guy, coming home on a 1-7. Okay, here's Taylor now. The pitch to Ivan. That's 4-2 right-handed. Fly ball left. Cleon, 1 out. That's 4 in a row for Taylor tonight. Now Ed Spizio. Excuse me. Okay, Taylor now. The pitch to Spezio. 6-8 right-handed. And that is a, oh, that's a re-roll. Look at that. Lord, that is a re-roll. 6-8. 6-8. Single went to 16, so it's re-rolled. Oh, it's a single up the middle for Ed Spezio. So Spezio squeezes it out on Taylor. Here's Cannizzaro now. We're in the top of the ninth, folks. Been a long ball game. Here's Cannizzaro. And the pitch from Taylor. 5-4 right-handed. Casher X, Grody at 2. That's 22. It's a re-roll. That's 10-2, and he dribbles it out. And Spezio will go to third. So it's a little dribbler right in front for Grody. Boy, is he quick. So it's 2 out, Spezio on second, and here's Frank Rehberger to come up. Yeah, bringing them all along the way. He did so well facing 2 batters in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Rehberger to hit. He is a 1WL. It's 2 down. Spezio on second. Pitch from Taylor. That's 1-7, and he struck him out. So nice job by Ron Taylor. We're going to be heading to the bottom of the 9th. Taylor ends up pitching 2 innings. 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. And they hope they'll need another pitcher. And believe it or not, there is someone warming up in that event. As there'll be a pinch hitter this inning. I don't know who the hell they're going to get, but DeLauro is warming. He's a left-hander. And Tug McGraw. And they would prefer not to use... Oh, wait, not McGraw. Cal Kuntz. Buddy Harrelson to lead it off against Frank Rehberger, going for the save here tonight. Sisk pitched very good baseball. Buddy Harrelson, switch hitter, batting left. Here's Rehberger now, the windup, and the pitch to Harrelson. That's 3-9 right-handed, grounds it back to Rehberger, who tosses it over to Nate Colbert for the first out. I think it's going to be Duffy Dyer. He's catching the second game. You know, that always means he caught the second game in real world. Here's Duffy Dyer. He's going to hit. He'll get a crack at it before he gets ready to catch game 2. He's a right-handed hitter. Facing Rehberger with 1 out, nobody on. Been one of those games, you know. And I tell you, these Padres really held tough. Really held tough. Okay, here's Duffy Dyer. Stepping into the batter's box. It's 1 out, nobody on. Rehberger into his windup, and the pitch to Dyer. That's 3-2, And he walked him. Whoa. And Amos Otis will come in to run. Ooh. Amos Otis, a youngster. A 1-2-17 comes in to run. So Dyer did his job. It's 1 out, and Amos Otis is on first, and it's Tommy Agee coming up to bat. Rehberger. From the stretch, Rehberger. The pitch to Agee. That's 2-4 right-handed. Struck him out. The second time he was struck out tonight. Last time was by Sisk. And he goes down swinging. It's 2 outs. So Rehberger 1 out away. And Al Weiss comes up 0 for 2. It serves us right. Serves me right. It's 2 outs. Amos Otis on first base. I made a little mistake. Al Weiss is going to be a pinch hitter for Al Weiss. Ron Swoboda is coming out of the dugout. How do you like that? Ron Swoboda. And you know he can occasionally pop one. He had 9 in 327 at-bats. He's a New York Met who went back. It's 2 outs. Otis on first. And I don't mean Otis from the Andy Griffith Show. I'm talking about Amos Otis, the youngster, with this New York Met team. And Swoboda has come in to hit. And in the event that the Mets tie it and don't win it, Ed Charles will play third. We don't take guesses here. Ed Charles usually plays only against left-handed pitching, but he sure is fit to come into the game. So here's Swoboda. It all comes down to this. Kathy Harden for the Mets. Okay, Swoboda into the batter's box. 2 outs. Otis on first. Mets down by 2. Bottom of the ninth. Rehberger. The pitch to Swoboda. 2-5. It's a base hit. A base hit to left for Ron Swoboda. Otis goes to third. And Ferrara's a +1. They let him go, of course, to third, keeping Swoboda at first. Ron Swoboda. It's a very, very smart move by Al Ferrara to throw it to second quickly and hold Swoboda at first. So it's Swoboda on first and Amos Otis on third base with 2 outs. And here comes Cleon. Yeah, Cleon. Absolutely. Cleon steps into the batter's box. Swoboda is the tying run on first base. Amos Otis on third, running for Dyer, who hit for Taylor. 4-2 Padres, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Here's the pitch to Cleon. 6-9. He walked him, and that's going to load the bases for Art Shamsky. Oh my. Oh my. I got energy now. Cleon draws the walk from Rehberger. So patient. Rehberger, in his second inning of relief, is his endurance inning, as he has reached fatigue. And that's it for Frank Rehberger. Oh my, oh my. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, I hate to do this, but God. Oh. I didn't let you know this. Dave Roberts, the left-hander, has been warming in the bullpen for San Diego, and so has Gary Ross, a right-hander. Cleon draws the walk. But again, left-hander, right-hander. With Shamsky coming up, Shamsky is a left-handed hitter. Rehberger is being pulled, and they're bringing in Dave Roberts, the left-hander. Not much of a difference, but enough of a difference. Actually has a better chance of hitting a home run against a left-hander, but that's not really the issue. He has walks against right-handers and a hit here. Some walks. Okay, hit here. He actually is better home run hitter, though. Dave Roberts is coming in. The left-hander. Sisk, Rehberger pitched 1 1/3 innings. That's why we considered it the second inning of his fatigue. He pitched good, 1 hit, 2 walks, struck out 1, and thus far has allowed none. And Roberts coming in would be eligible for the save now, believe it or not. He needs to get 1 out. It's going to be Art Shamsky. It's a very unusual situation that it has come down to this. Shamsky next in order with the bases loaded. Lefty here. Oh yeah, there's some good matching. Oh, thanks, Kathy Arden. I appreciate that. Shamsky can win this with 1 swing. Oh, bases loaded. The tying run is on second base. Let me set it up for you. Cleon on first, Swoboda on second, Amos Otis. Running for Dyer, who hit for Taylor, is on third. And Art Shamsky comes up to the batter's box. With 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, Mets down by 2, new pitcher, Dave Roberts. He's taken a full windup, and the pitch to Shamsky. Whoa, that's 6'10" left-handed, grounds to short for Dean. 3-3, it goes through for a base hit. Oh, Otis scores, but it's still bases loaded. Oh, God. Oh, the fans are going crazy here. Amos Otis comes home. And it's a 4-3 ball game. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Christ. And now the base is still loaded. Amos Otis came home here. Otis ran for Dyer and scored. And it's going to be Wayne Garrett now. Roberts lets up a base hit. That's charged to Rehberger. And I don't think Wayne is going to hit. Lord. A lot of people have been used already. Swoboda, Weiss, Clinton, File, Boswell. A lot of fucking people. Dyer. I just felt like it. But there's 2 players who are actually able to play who none of them are eligible to play second base, but we could always put them in as a 5, or we could look for someone here who can play second. And if that doesn't exist, it would be one of the rare times when I do that. Make them a 5. Charles plays, yeah. Make him a 5. It's gonna be Rod Gaspar coming in. He's a switch hitter. Train pool on deck. And we'll try to remember that if Gaspar comes through with the tying run here, it's bases loaded, 2 outs. We have 1 in already. It's 4-3. Oh yeah, Shamsky, it's amazing. I shouldn't take that for granted. I've already moved on, but you're right. Gaspar, then we're going to need a second baseman. Okay, Roberts is ready now. Gaspar digging in, bases loaded, 2 outs. The tying run is 90 feet away. Here's the pitch to Gaspar. 2-6 left-handed, grounds it to short, and the game is over. A tough one here at Shea. Final score, San Diego Padres 4, New York Mets, whoops, that's 3. And what a game it was. Tough break for the New York Mets, God. Real tough break. Let's do our quick wrap up and we'll call it a night here. The loss goes to Tom Seaver. Not his night. Roberts gets the save, believe it or not. Sisk the win, and I'm going to give him star of the game. I just think he pitched great baseball. 7-8 and 1/3. I'm sorry, 7, 8, and 2/3. He came in, pitched 1/3, almost lost it, but he got a cheap save here. He allowed two. Reberger allowed two, 1 run. And the final line is San Diego 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Mets 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. We hope you enjoyed it. Oh, and it's been another day, folks. You all have a great night. Kathy Harden, thank you as always, okay? Thank you as always. Take care, Ron. It's a great freaking game, even though you want the Mets. You know what I mean? Even if you do want the Mets. It was an amazing game.